afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this NESCAC men's basketball contest between the Jumbos of the Tufts University and your Bates College Bobcats. And now, here are today's starting lineups. Of course, for the visitors from Tufts, a junior guard from Barrington, Rhode Island, number 0, Van Aikbaum. A junior guard from Los Angeles, California, number 4, Everett Dayton. A senior guard from the Bronx, New York, number 12, Terrence Smith. A junior guard from Bridgewater, New Jersey, number 13, Vincent Pace. And a senior center from San Diego, California, number 32, Drew Manson. The Jumbos are coached by Ron Sheldon and assisted by Apollo and Jared Newsom. And now, the starting lineup for the Bates College Bobcats. A senior guard from Hartford, Connecticut, number 0, Jerome Dolly. A senior forward from Wilmington, Delaware, number 5, Marcus Delpeche. A sophomore guard from Glastonbury, Connecticut, number 10, Max Hummel. A senior center from Wilmington, Delaware, number 22, Malcolm Delpeche. And a first-year guard from Hampton Bay, number 23, Nick Delpeche. The Bobcats are coached by John Furbish, assisted by Ted Horning, Josh McFarland, and Tommy Burdell. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and improve your pass as you celebrate America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from Alumni Gymnasium on the campus of Bates College for some NESCAC basketball between your Bates College Bobcats and the number 4 nationally ranked Tufts University Jumbos. Aaron Morse alongside Mac McReynolds bringing you all the action here this afternoon. And Mac, obviously Tufts enters this game with a record of 16-2. They are 6-0 in the NESCAC. Bates at 13-6, 3-3 in the NESCAC. A pivotal game. If they can somehow pull off the upset, it would be huge for momentum.
Yeah, it would be absolutely enormous. You know, the Bobcats have let a couple NESCAC games slip away that I'm sure they would want back. And if they can steal one here against Tufts, that would be huge for right momentum and also just for the NESCAC standings.
So here we go. We're almost ready to get this one started. Tufts comes out in the lineup of Ben Enval at guard, a 6'5" junior. Everett Dayton at guard, a 6'3" junior. Tariq Smith at guard, a senior, 5'11". Vincent Pace, a 6'5" junior guard. And then Drew Madsen, their backup center, is starting without Pileski in the lineup, their leading rebounder. And they quickly win the tip, and they drive down the court, but the shot by Smith is no good. Loose ball on the deck, out of bounds. Bates ball just underway.
Yeah, I think that's the first jump ball I've ever seen Marcus lose.
But Bates gets possession. Bates with their usual starting 5. Nick Gilpin over to Hummel in the wing. There's also Jerome Darling and the Delpeche twins on the court for Bates to start. Darling handling. Top of the key. Right wing for Gilpin. Down low, Malcolm Delpeche. He'll kick it outside for Hummel. Top of the key, Gilpin for three, and the first gear knocks it down.
Yeah.
Good start for Bates. They're up 3-0.
Yeah, great to see Gilpin be aggressive early. You know, he usually doesn't shoot the ball too often, but when he's open like that, he's going to take it and he's going to make it.
The Bobcats beat Tufts the last time Tufts made the trip up here to Alumni Gymnasium 2 years ago. Of course, Bates went undefeated at home that year. A lob down and an easy bucket that time for Madsen, the 6'7" senior out of San Diego. That was almost too easy, 3-2 Bates.
Yeah, someone fell asleep there. It was a good recognition by the Tufts guard to find the open man, and he didn't even need to come down with it. It was a great pass, put it right up near the rim.
Malcolm Delpeche handling top of the key. He'll just pull up for a long 18-footer, no good, and the rebound belongs to Pace. Pace will bring it across the timeline. Lefty dribble. Now go top of the key for Smith. Swinging around in the right wing. Now top of the key for Pace again. Pace on the drive. Outside they go. And now back out to Pace. Pace on the right wing. That's a long two, and it's no good off the front iron. Loose ball on the deck. Secured by Marcus Delpeche. Gilpin ahead to Malcolm Delpeche. Nice pass outside Hummel. Corner three, short. And the rebound secured by Madsen.
Yeah, good inside out. You know, Hummel usually hits that, especially early in the game. He's usually a spark plug for the Bates Bobcats, so hopefully you can see one go down.
Handling the ball now is Invall. He'll swing it around to Smith. Smith will drive by Darling. He'll kick it out in the corner. Spotting up for a three, and it's an air ball that time. Missing the shot was, number 0 on the Jumbo's Invall. Not quite sure. Looked like him.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, numbers can be kind of hard to see from all the way down the court. My apologies. But anyway, Bates up 3-2. Gilpin will drive, pull up. Nice feed down low. Malcolm Delpeche, tough shot though in the lane. Offensive rebound, Marcus Delpeche. Out to Darling, down low. Malcolm, throw it down.
Great no-look pass there from Jerome. You know, you got to get the Delpeche goings early. Delpeche twins going early, and finding him open for an easy dunk is one way to do that.
5-2 Bates after the Malcolm Delpeche two-hand slam. Here's Smith in the right wing. Bounce pass over to Pace. That's a three. Short. Rebound, Marcus Delpeche.
Yeah, without Pileski in the lineup, it's going to be big help for the Bates Bobcats to rebound the ball, and hopefully the Delpeche twins can get a lot of these rebounds without the Tufts big man, without him in the game.
And here's the pass by Hummel, but it's stolen by Pace. Vincent Pace just stuck his arm out, knocked it down, and picked it up. Top of the key for Smith. Smith will pull up. And he'll lose the ball briefly, and they say he traveled. Bates ball with 17 minutes to go. First half, Bobcats up 5-2.
Yeah, good job by Malcolm moving his feet. Looked like he poked it out, but somehow got the travel call.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I thought that, he got a hand on it, but ref said no.
Right, yeah, usually if you drop the ball, that's pretty much the opposite of travel, but it's coming back down.
Bates up by 3 early against number 4 nationally ranked Jumbos. Bobcats lost last year at Tufts. Hummel will pull up from the elbow. No good. Hummel off the mark early, and Malcolm Delpeche almost got the rebound, but flicks to Dayton. Ahead to Smith. He'll get it, score it, and the foul.
Yeah, Jerome's got to be a little smarter there. You know, you love to see him put his body on the line, but I think he was a little too late trying to slide underneath him.
Tariq Smith, the Jumbo's second leading scorer at 12.4 points per game, as Spellman preparing to check in for the Bobcats.
Yeah, it looks like he's getting Hummel. And yeah, we all know Spellman can score the ball, so let's see if he can provide some early offense here for the Bobcats.
Yeah, talking about Tufts, Vincent Pace, their leading scorer at 12.5 points per game, but Tariq Smith right there at 12.4 points per game. So those two, number 13, number 12, Pace and Smith, basically equally threatening. And then Tom Pileski, who we touched on, their big man, he's missed quite a few games, and he's been their third leading scorer, but he's missed their last about 4 or 5 games. They've done quite fine without him.
Yeah, they're still rolling.
Yeah. So, but he's like their big shot blocker also, but he's not playing.
Yeah, I'm sure the Delpeche twins aren't too unhappy about that.
So we're all tied at 5 after the three-point play for Smith. And as we mentioned, Spellman is now in for Hummel, who started a little bit cold from the floor. Top of the key for Malcolm Delpeche, right wing Gilpin. He thought about the three. Instead, he'll drive to the free throw line. His pass is intercepted by Dayton. Already seeing the Jumbos doing a good job in the passing lanes. Dayton lost it and went right to Smith somehow.
Yeah, and a couple of these steals, you know, they're just having their hands up and getting a touch on the ball and getting the first one to these loose balls, so, good D.
Yeah, there was no chance in the world for Pace that time. The Delpeche twins were right there. So here's Spellman. He'll get it over to Darling, top of the key. Now right wing Gilpin. We're all tied at 5. Top of the key, Darling. Here's Spellman in the left wing. Down low, Marcus Delpeche. He'll back down his defender. Marcus Delpeche in the lane. Got it.
Yeah, he loves that little lefty hook. If he can get to that spot, it's pretty much game over.
Yeah, when that hook is falling, he's tough to stop. And they go ahead in the corner, a wide open look for three, and that's just too wide open that time for the Jumbos as they knock it down. I believe that was Pace.
Yeah, it was Vincent Pace.
And it's 8-7 Tufts.
Yeah, way too open there in the corner. Malcolm looked like he didn't even think it was worth it going out there. He knew he couldn't get there in time.
Pace wasn't even thinking about shooting until he realized how open he was. Here's Darling, top of the key. He'll dribble into the left wing. Now looking for somebody. Gets over to Spellman. Jeff Spellman, the first year out of Boston. Top of the key for Darling. Swinging around right wing. Gilpin, nice pump fake. Now Malcolm Delpeche, free throw line jumper short. And the rebound secured by Engvall. And as he was falling over, Marcus Delpeche called for a foul.
Yeah, I don't know why Marcus bailed him out there. I looked like he was falling before Marcus even tried to reach in. So, you know, he can't give away those easy fouls on the loose ball rebound.
Eric Savage and Patrick Racy are in, a couple of first years for Tufts. Savage, their leading scorer off the bench. Here's Smith. He'll hand it off to, Dayton. Again, across back to Smith in the right wing. Smith on the drive, matched up against Darling. Over to Engvall, swinging around for Dayton. Dayton will push it into the lane. Tough shot, and no good, but it somehow deflects into the hands of a Jumbo, and that was Racy getting the offensive rebound. Second chance, Engvall, as the shot clock expires, misses a long three, and Malcolm Delpeche the rebound. Bates down one. Darling on the drive. Out to Marcus Delpeche from the elbow. Those shots aren't falling yet today, at least for the Delpeche twins, and the rebound to Dayton.
Yeah, I don't know if we want the Delpeches settling for those mid-range jumpers this early. You know, they are being left wide open, but sometimes there's a reason for that. It looks like we can get better shots.
Smith misses a three, and the ball somehow deflects right back to him. Now Engvall in the corner for three, short. Tufts cold right now from outside, with the exception of that one wide open look Pace had. So here's Gilpin, top of the key. Bates down by one, 14:03 to go first half. Malcolm Delpeche working the low block, and Malcolm Delpeche banks it off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Engvall. He'll get to Smith. Both teams a little cold right now from the floor to start this game.
Yeah, I mean, I like what the Delpeches are doing. They're getting good position down low, and that's how they like to play offense. So
Smith turns it over, or does he? Nope, it went off a Bobcat. It'll be Jumbo's ball. He should have turned it over. Bates couldn't secure it. So now KJ Garrett is in along with Pace. Only a short rest for either leading scorer Vincent Pace, a junior out of Bridgewater, New Jersey, back in.
yeah, it looks like Tom Cohen's going to come in for Jerome, get a little more spacing on the floor. Maybe he can get one of those deep threes going early.
Coyne was red hot against Salem State in the non-conference game. So here is Everett Dayton matched up against Spellman. Dayton off the screen, double team. They get over to Pace. Nice feed down low in the block. Shot up, no good from Racy, and the rebound to Malcolm Delpeche, and he gets fouled.
Yeah, good battle by them by Malcolm. You know, there's a couple jumbos down low, but Malcolm's the one who came down with it. Good job protecting the ball too.
Bates down 8-7 early. No one really standing out so far. Gilpin has 3 points, Smith has 3, and Pace has 3. So here's Gilpin, who hit that 3 early. He'll hand it off to Coyne. Coyne off the screen from Malcolm Delpeche, over to Spellman in the left wing. Spellman to Gilpin, off the screen from Marcus Delpeche. Nice drive to the hoop. It opened like the Red Sea for Moses, and he lays it in.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you got to be aggressive and take the ball to the hoop. You know, I mentioned that earlier. We were settling for jumpers, but the easiest way to do it is a free layup.
Oh, Dayton shot no good, but somehow tipped in, I believe, by Racy. And Tufts retakes the lead 10-9. Here's Malcolm Delpeche. He'll drive to the hoop, and he gets bumped. No shot.
In the NBA, that would have been there.
Yeah, in the NBA, they'll have the continuation, but not there.
But again, you know, I love Malcolm being aggressive there, not being afraid to put the ball on the floor and take it to the rack. Even though they called it on the floor, that's still another foul for the Jumbos, and you know, they're worrying about that now.
Quentin Leary will give Marcus Delpeche a breather. Here's Coyne in the corner. Leary will provide a spark at times, knocking down some shots for the Bobcats. Coyne in the right wing, top of the key for Leary. They're swinging around to Spellman, now in the corner for Gilpin. Gilpin down low to Malcolm Delpeche. He'll try to post up, but he travels. Trying to post up the 6'7" Drew Madsen, but he walked. And so it's Tufts ball, 12:36 to go first half. Jumbos 10, Bobcats 9.
Yeah, the Jumbos are doing a good job. They're leaving someone in the paint, always ready to double team Delpeche if they get too good position down low. So they see if the Bobcats can adjust.
Second time today that Madsen's been left wide open, and he just dunks it. And the Jumbos now lead 12-9.
Yeah, Gilpin tried to slide over late. I don't know if there's anything he can do there.
Luckily, there was no foul. But Bobcats now down by 3. That's the second time they've had a defensive breakdown.
Right.
Drew Mathis had a wide open look underneath. So here's Spellman, top of the key. Spellman will drive, runner in the lane. Got it! Spellman with the answer, 12-11.
Yeah, we're going to need Spellman today. We need some scoring off the bench to keep up with the high-paced offense of the Jumbos. So we need Spellman, we need Coyne to heat up.
This time, the pass is deflected by Malcolm Delpeche. They tried to get to Matson again. Ahead for Spellman, but Gilpin's pass too far. Spellman couldn't chase it down, and it's Tufts basketball with 11:56 to go in the first half.
Yeah, Bobcats are trying to push the pace early. That's typically how they like to play, high tempo, use their athleticism. So good idea by Gilpin, just threw it a little too far ahead of Spellman.
Ethan Feldman, a sophomore guard from New York, is in for Tufts. Here is Smith to bring it up, matched up against Spellman. Bobcats down by 1. Madsen gets it over in the right wing, now driving to the hoop, and a bad pass that time by Eric Savage goes out of bounds. Bates ball.
Yeah, a little too overeager. He thought he was cutting harder to the rack than he was, but Bobcats will take that one.
Yeah, first-year mistake there from Savage. And now Coyne will bring it across the timeline for Bates, down by 1, guarded closely by Smith. He'll get over to Spellman, off the screen from Malcolm Delpeche, right wing for Leary. Now here's Coyne. Coyne off the screen from Leary, top of the key from Malcolm Delpeche. He'll swing it around for
Zukowski.
Yeah, Zukowski in. Justin Zukowski, the junior out of Portland, in some trouble. 7 on the shot clock, top of the key, Leary for 3. Yes, sir! Big one from Quinn Leary.
Yeah, Quinn loves that top of the key jumper. Usually settles for the mid-range, but took a couple steps further back and count that one for 3.
Bobcats up by 2, 14-12, 11-11 to go, first half. One thing to note, Bates has not finished halves well this year. They have to be careful about that. Savage on the drive, all the way to the hoop. Offensive foul, Bates ball.
That's what Zukowski's in there for, man. He loves that dude's not afraid of anything. He's taking hits every game and sliding under him, and, loves taking charges like nobody else does on this team. So that's why he's in there. Threes and gritty defense.
Marcus Delpeche will check in for Malcolm Delpeche. They'll trade off. Nick Gilpin's got 5 to lead all scorers right now. Bates with a 14-12 lead over the Jumbos, the top team in the NESCAC, 4th ranked in the nation. Spellman will hand it off to Coyne. Coyne obviously not afraid to shoot it from anywhere. He'll hand it off to Marcus Delpeche, back to Coyne. Coyne top of the key, now he'll fire a 3. Back iron, no, that would have been nice, but Smith the long rebound. Smith does not really have numbers, but he drives all the way to the hoop anyway.
Yeah, someone's got to stop the ball.
And the foul. No one stopped the ball. Tariq Smith, the senior out of the Bronx, 1-on-3. He didn't care. We're tied at 14.
Yeah, nice finish through contact. I think Spellman got him, but didn't stop him from getting the bucket.
So he'll go to the line. Second opportunity for a 3-point play today for Tariq Smith. He's got 5 now. And the free throw from Smith is good. So Tufts has a 1-point lead, 15-14. Coyne will bring it across the timeline over to Zukowski, right wing. Zukowski off the screen from Leary, top of the key from Marcus Delpeche. Now they'll swing it around the perimeter for Coyne. Coyne into the lane. Floater won't go, but he gets his own rebound. Trapped in the corner.
The little guy battling down there.
Outside for Leary. Leary on the drive. He'll lay it up, no good. Rebound, Madsen. Here comes the Jumbos, but Smith can't handle the pass. Zukowski gets it. Spellman ahead to Marcus Delpeche, and he draws the foul. That would have brought the house down, but they'll get 2 free throws nonetheless for Marcus Delpeche, the senior from Delaware.
Yeah, great outlet pass by Spellman. Saw Marcus out leading the break, and if that guy's ahead of everyone else, you get him the ball. Too bad he didn't finish it, but it looked good nonetheless.
They'll get 2 free throws as Invall and Pace, 2 of their starters, preparing to come back in the game. Bates down 1, 10:06 to go, first half of action. Marcus Delpeche, the Bobcats' leading scorer this year, makes the first free throw. Malcolm Delpeche has him by 0.2 right now, but he and Malcolm both are leading scorers.
Yeah.
13.9 for Malcolm, 13.7 for Marcus.
Dual-pronged attack.
Jerome Darling, by the way, the third leading scorer at 7.9. Eli Frater is back in he's in now for Bates. First appearance for Frater. We're tied at 15, and Marcus Delpeche makes them both. So the Bobcats have a 16-15 lead, 10:05 to go first half. Smith matched up against Frater. will hand it off for Feldman. Feldman, top of the key they go for Pace. Pace on the drive, and he's fouled by Leary.
Yeah, there's no help there. I think Quinn had no choice but to foul there.
9:55 to go in the first half of action. Bates right now up 16-15 against the 4th-ranked Jumbos. Neither team lights out right now. 37.5% for Bates from the field, 35.3 for Tufts. Tufts only 1 of 6 from 3. First free throw, no good from Pace. His first trip to the line, he misses that one. Bobcats up by 1. Second free throw, no good as well. Leary the rebound. So here comes Eli Frater across the timeline. Frater on the move. Hands off for Spellman. Spellman off the screen. Spellman off the screen again. Now he'll go over Zukowski right wing. Zukowski matched up against Spellman. Trying to get some movement going on offense here. Leary top of the key. Now Frater in the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Frater on the drive. Frater gets mugged, and they say he traveled.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good offensive possession for the Bobcats. You know, everyone was standing about 5 feet outside the three-point line until there was only 6 seconds on the shot clock, and Eli had to try to make a move, but unfortunately got called for steps.
Frater is also from New York City. He's from Brooklyn, where Smith is from the Bronx. They're matched up against each other. Now Pace on the drive, no one home, and he dunks it. And John Furbush, sick and tired of the lack of help defense, calls timeout.
Yeah, Bobcats have fallen asleep a couple times now on defense. It's not like them. And I don't know if it's because they're trying to get out on the break or if they're just losing people down low, but they've got to lock it up.
Well, when Malcolm Delpeche is not in the game, there's not that safety valve.
Right.
If you get beat, there's really no one there to save you. Marcus much more of an offensive player. Malcolm, of course, the all-time leader in blocks. But when he's not in, that's where that happens.
Yeah,
Pace gets around his defender. There's no one home.
Right, exactly. And yeah, we need someone standing there down low, or at least someone ready and alert, and ready to slide over and give them help. Because these NESCAC players are so quick, you can't expect people to stay in front every time.
So Bates down 1, 17-16. Nick Gilpin has 5 points to lead the Bobcats on 2 of 2 shooting. Marcus Delpeche has 4. Tariq Smith with 6, Vincent Pace with 5, Drew Madsen with 4 for Tufts. So it's Bobcat ball, trailing by 1, 9:11 to go first half. Zukowski in the right wing to Leary top of the key. Now Frater left wing. Frater to Spellman. Spellman will try to drive to the hoop, now kick it out, Leary, corner 3. Yes, sir, Quinn Leary again!
And good move by Spellman, created a little space, then made a good extra pass and found an open Quinn Leary. So that's good offense, that's what we want.
Smith versus Frater. A couple of New Yorkers going at it. Nice pass down to Pace. Pace secures it, but it's knocked away. Leary knocked it away, Frater recovers. Frater gets it back to Leary. Bobcats up by 2 with the ball. 8:35 to go first half. Spellman left wing. He'll get it down to Marcus Delpeche in the block. Marcus Delpeche backing down Madsen in the lane. Shot up, shot no good. Rebound to Invall. Invall on the move to Pace. Their leading scorer for 3. Got it.
Yeah, it's a deep 3.
His second made 3 of the game. Bates down 1. Now Spellman goes right by the defender and he knocks down a 3.
Yeah, Pace gambled, tried to get an aggressive steal, and Spellman saw him coming and was able to get wide open for that one.
22-20 Bates. Now Madsen with it. Cross-court pass Feldman. Here's Smith top of the key. Smith on the drive. Smith in the lane. No good. Loose ball right to Spellman.
Good fight there by Zukowski. He's given up a couple inches and was able to get a hand on that ball.
Spellman across the timeline. And his pass deflected, but Frater able to secure it. Now Zukowski right wing. Lob it down low, Marcus Delpeche lobs it too far. Out of bounds, it's going to be Tufts basketball. Jerome Darling back in for Zukowski. And Everett Dayton back in. He'll give Smith a breather.
Yeah, good minutes there from Zukowski. Got a couple big stops on defense and helping the offense run as well. He was begging for a foul call there. He's saying, "Hey, I'm not overthrowing Marcus. Like I can't throw it over that guy. Come on." But the ref said no.
The throw ended up out of bounds on the fly. So,
yeah.
But Tufts calls timeout, a full timeout. They want to talk some things over. Bates has a 2-point lead right now, 22-20, 7:39 to go first half. And how about this? Quinn Leary leading the way for Bates with 6 points. He's knocked down a couple of threes. Spellman's got 5. Gilpin's got 5. Marcus Delpeche has 4. It's kind of nice to see Bates winning right now with the Delpeche twins combining 2 of 8, 6 points.
Right, yeah, usually we're so reliant on them for our whole offense to flow. And, yeah, like you said, Quinn's heating up, Gilpin's hitting shots. Yeah, it's good to see these other players stepping up.
Bates shooting well from 3. They're 4 of 6 from three-point range. Tufts 2 of 7. Both teams shooting has heated up quite quickly these last few minutes. Bates now shooting 42.1%. Tufts at 40% from the floor, so basically even.
Yeah, and Pace hit one from 30 feet. He's starting to feel it as well.
Yeah, obviously Pace at 8 points so far in this game. Averages 12.6 per game, their leading scorer. Tufts, like a lot of NESCAC teams, doesn't have one guy necessarily who's going to be dominant, but they have a bunch of guys who can hurt you.
Right.
As evidenced by the fact they've lost 2 games all year and none in the NESCAC, ranked 4th in the country right now. So Everett Dayton will bring the ball up for the Jumbos out of the timeout. Bobcats up by 2 at the moment. Pace in the left wing. Now in the corner they go for Dayton. Dayton off the screen from Pace. He almost got caught in the air. Now he gets the ball back. 14 on the shot clock. Here's Invall, top of the key. Invall will drive on Spellman. Outside for Dayton for 3. Short. Invall gets the rebound over Spellman. Lays it up, and it goes in.
Friendly roll.
Yeah, we're tied at 22. Offensive rebound, though. Second chance for Tufts. Now Darling with it. He'll swing it around for Spellman in the left wing. Spellman to Leary, top of the key. Right wing for Frater. Frater to Spellman, top of the key. Spellman off the screen from Leary. Spellman off the screen from Marcus Delpeche. Back to Marcus in the left wing. Marcus with the ball fake. Now he's double teaming, loses the ball. The steal by the Jumbos, and here comes Feldman in the left wing. Top of the key now, they go for Pace. Pace on the drive, all the way to the hoop, easy layup. Right now, no one stopping Pace. Bates down 2 ahead for Marcus Delpeche. He'll lay it up and in. Darling
yeah, great
to
pass.
Delpeche. We're tied at 24.
You love to see Marcus running the floor, being the first one down there, getting good position. And, yeah, he can make layups. We know that. So
Pace, a bounce pass down low. They swing it out to Feldman. Outside for Pace, another 3. Air ball this time. And it goes out of bounds. Bates ball. Max Hummel in for Spellman. K.J. Garrett back into the Jumbos as Drew Madsen will get a breather. Meanwhile, Malcolm Delpeche will check back in for the Bobcats. He'll enter the game for Leary. So the Delpeche twins on the floor together now, along with Hummel, Frater, and Darling. We're tied at 24, 6:14 to go. First half of action. Darling let the ball roll a little bit. Now the senior out of Hartford, Connecticut will pick it up and bring it across the timeline.
yeah, as you mentioned, Bobcats haven't been great at closing halves. So let's see if we can go on a little run here to end the first half in the last 6 minutes.
Hummel to Malcolm Delpeche, back to Hummel. Hummel on the drive into the lane. He's trapped. Outside it, tries to get it, but it's knocked out of bounds by K.J. Garrett, the junior out of Manhattan Beach, California. Still Bates ball, 13 on the shot clock in a tie ball game, 24 each.
Yeah, Bobcats got to make sure they recognize the limited shot clock.
Darling with 10 on the shot clock, thought about the shot, now he'll back it out. He'll lob it in for Marcus Delpeche. Back to Darling, top of the key. Darling with 3 on the shot clock with 2 on the drive, and he draws the foul right before the shot clock expired. Jerome Darling will get 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job jumping in the body of his defender, creating some contact, and yeah, once he heard the whistle, just throwing it up, getting some free throws.
So Darling, the senior co-captain, to the line for 2 in a tie ball game. 5:44 to go, first half. First free throw for Darling, nothing but net. Bates regains the lead, 25-24. Darling on the board, that's his first point of the game. As Tariq Smith, one of their top scorers, back in. Smith so far with 6 points on 2 of 5 shooting. He'll give Feldman a break. And Darling, his second free throw, is good as well. Bates up by 2, 26-24, 5:44 to go, first half.
Yeah, and Bobcats have done a good job thus far at the free throw line. Sometimes they leave some free ones at the stripe,
Right.
so good to see them seeing those go down.
Heck of a drive by Smith that time, keeping Frater at arm's length, and Frater called for the foul. So Tariq Smith will go to the line. He's 2 of 2 so far from the line in this game. 5:33 to go, first half.
Yeah, and yeah. While we're talking about fouls, Bobcats and the Jumbos, for that matter, are doing a good job playing clean defense. Sometimes Bobcats get a little foul happy and players get into foul trouble, but only 5 team fouls for both teams with 5 minutes left in the first half. So good job keeping your hands to yourself and moving your feet by both teams.
Ball rolls around the rim and in for Smith. 1-point ball game. This free throw to tie it up again. And Tariq Smith drains them both. Tie game, 26 each here at Alumni Gym on this Saturday afternoon in Lewiston, Maine. Darling to Frater, right wing. Frater to Malcolm Delpeche. Down low to Marcus Delpeche. A little high-low. Yes, sir. Faked up by 2.
Yeah, I think that's the first time they run that all game, and that's usually the bread and butter for the Bobcat offense. Let's see if they can start running that high-low more, because it is deadly when they've got it down.
Driving is Dayton outside for Smith. Bounce pass down over Madsen, knocked away by Marcus Delpeche, recovered by Malcolm. Faked up by 2 with the ball. Darling with it. Left wing for Hummel. Marcus Delpeche being fronted right now. They go down to him anyway. He gets it. He lays it up and in.
See, yeah, Marcus can get positioned down low, and Malcolm makes the right pass. That's a deadly attack. Two 6'8" athletic freaks.
Inbo on the drive. He is denied by Malcolm Delpeche. And Eli Frater with the ball. Hummel in the left wing to Marcus Delpeche. He'll work the low block. Double teamed. He recovers. Bucket, score it,
count it,
and the foul! And the Bobcats, their biggest lead of the game, they're up by 6.
Yeah, not a huge crowd, but they're starting to make some noise, starting to get into it.
Yeah, the Bates students are maybe late arrivals, perhaps. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think the afternoon game threw a lot of students off. They're used to having the nice 7 p.m. game where they can prepare all day for.
Just so students know, every Saturday game is an afternoon game. But Marcus Delpeche to the line for 1, and the senior drains it. Bobcats up 33-26, 4:29 to go first half. They're finished strong though. Dayton, that's to Inval. Knocked away by Marcus Delpeche.
Get on the floor.
Love it.
Floor,
and last touch by the Bobcats. I think Hummel, if he let that one go, would have been Bates' ball, but it's still going to be Tufts' ball.
Yeah, you love the effort from all 3 of those players, putting their bodies on the line, laying out. Marcus, I think, full extension. It's a big guy to be diving around like that. So, love the effort.
Absolutely. So here's Inball in the corner. Now right wing 3, Savage, back iron, no, Inball a long rebound. Furbush not pleased. Now they get over to Smith in the left wing. Here is Dayton. Dayton to Smith, left corner 3, no. Rebound on the deck, Inball had it, and no shot, but a traveling call. Yes, Bates ball.
Yeah, I think a couple people got tangled up. I don't know. It was either going to be a foul called on somebody or a travel, and luckily for the Bobcats, it got called for steps again.
Now, one ref looked like he was going to signal a foul.
Right.
The other ref signaled travel.
Off. Yeah, waved him off.
Yeah, so we'll see. It looks like it's still going to be Bates ball. Max Eaton will give Marcus Delpeche a breather. 3:56 to go first half. Bates up by 7. And here comes Jerome Darling. Darling across the timeline to Frater, right wing. Malcolm Delpeche. Now Hummel, left wing. Hummel. This is Darling. Off the screen from Malcolm Delpeche. Now Hummel, left wing. Good defense by Tufts. Now down low, Malcolm Delpeche in the lane. Shot back iron, no. Rebound, Dayton. Dayton ahead now to Savage. Now Inval, top of the key, Smith. Right wing, they go for Dayton. Long 2, contested, short. Rebound, Hummel.
Yeah, good contest by Jerome. Thought he had enough space for a shot, but Jerome did a good job closing into his shooting space.
To Eaton, now Darling.
And Eaton can shoot that 3. I'm surprised he didn't look for that there because he was pretty open, but good, good patience. Let's see what the offense can get a better shot.
Right wing for Frater. Frater traveled. Yeah, he's in between thinking about shooting and dribbling and hitting up.
Yeah, too many things going on.
3:02 to go first half. Bates up 33-26. 7-point lead, their biggest of the game. Madsen, Smith, Inval, Pace, and Dayton in the game right now for Tufts. Darling, Eaton, Frater, Hummel, and Malcolm Delpeche for the Bobcats. So here's Smith handling Left wing for Dayton, the corner for Pace. Now back to Dayton left wing. Here's Smith right wing. Good ball movement, in ball corner 3, got it. So
yeah, Bobcats got lost in rotation. Great, as you mentioned, great ball movement from the Jumbos.
Tufts has struggled from the outside. They won't miss it forever.
Yeah.
Bobcats up by 4 now, 33-29. Malcolm Delpeche. That's Frater.
Eli, yeah.
Frater on the drive outside Eaton. Corner 3, Max Eaton. No. Rebound for Pace. Eaton falls over. Pace finds Invall. Bates has to be careful here. Dayton on the drive, and he's fouled on the floor with 2:20 to go first half.
Yeah, Max got caught on the switch. You know, he's not going to keep up with one of those quick guards out there on the outside. And yeah, I think all he could do there is try to grab him.
Nick Gilpin back in for Eli Frater. Right now, Marcus Delpeche, who leads all scores with 13 points, only has 1 foul. He's on the bench. They get in for Invall, wide open 2. No good from the elbow. Gilpin the rebound. Gilpin in the corner for Hummel. He'll just spot up for a 3. He'll knock it down. That's huge.
Yeah, Hummel loves that corner 3. Hadn't seen one go down for a while, but he can't leave him that open. Shooter's going to shoot.
36-29 Bates, 2 minutes to go first half. Got to finish strong. Madsen in the block against Malcolm Delpeche. And they say he got fouled. And he'll get 2 free throws. Malcolm Delpeche whistled for the foul. That's his first.
Yeah, I think he got called for holding him on the ground early because it looked like he went up and got the ball when he was actually putting up a shot. So it's too bad.
It is 2 free throws, though, for Drew Madsen, the senior center. Madsen, so far today, 4 points. First trip to the line. Bates up by 7, 1:56 to go in the half, and he misses the free throw. K.J. Garrett back in for Tufts.
Number 5, K.J. Garrett.
So Drew Madsen, the 6'7" senior, missed the first free throw. And now he makes that one. So the Bobcats lead by 6, 36-30, 1:55 to go first half. Gilpin to Hummel, thought about it. Oh, the pass deflected, and it goes right into the hands of Garrett. Garrett on the move. He'll lay it up, that's an offensive foul. Bates ball. We're going the other way.
Love that from Jerome Darling. Got back, sprinted back in transition, got in good position, and took the charge.
John Furbush telling Max Hummel, have a little more purpose with your passes, young man.
Right. Yeah, you got a little lazy with that one.
Bates up by 6. They got lucky, though. They got an offensive foul, no harm. So here's Gilpin. Hands it off to Darling. Darling off the screen. He'll fire a 3. He'll drain it!
Jerome's feeling it now. Both ends of the floor. 9-point lead for the Bobcats. Got to finish the half strong. We mentioned that. They're doing exactly that so far.
Pace across to Smith. Now Dayton. Dayton the crossover dribble in the lane. Oh, he's fouled before Malcolm Delpeche blocks his shot. And Everett Dayton, the junior guard from Los Angeles, will go to the line for 2. He is 0 of 4 from the floor today. First trip to the line for Dayton.
Yeah, I think they got eaten with that foul. Too bad again because Malcolm went up and blocked another one, but
yeah, with Malcolm in the game, you don't need to
right, exactly.
rip at the ball or anything. So the free throw's no good. Tufts all of a sudden struggling from the free throw line a little bit here late in the first half. And Marcus Delpeche back in for Eaton. Bobcats up 39-30, 1:16 to go first half against the number 4 ranked team in the country. Second free throw from Dayton's good. Bobcats up 39-31. Gilpin will bring it up. It's the starting 5 on the floor for Bates. Hummel left wing. Hummel to Malcolm Delpeche. Now Darling right wing. Darling to Hummel. Off the screen goes Hummel, almost carried it, but he gets over to Jerome Darling. Now Gilpin right wing, thought about it. Down low Malcolm Delpeche. Malcolm Delpeche in the lane, offensive foul on Malcolm Delpeche. That's his second personal. 54.6 seconds to go first half. Bates up by 8.
Yeah, the ref just gestured. I think Malcolm might have extended his arm a little bit, tried to create too much space with a little bit of an elbow. But
that's where you got to be careful without your defensive enforcer in the game.
Right, exactly.
Quinn Leary checks back in. Quinn's a nice player, but he's not 6'8". He's not the all-time leading block shot man. So here's Tariq Smith against Darling. Bates up by 8, but Tufts with the basketball. Smith on the drive. He'll bring it back out. Darling, some good pressure defense. Now Dayton with it. Dayton matched up against Darling. Good pressure defense so far. Here's Pace with that brace on his right leg. Pace will drive into the lane. Runner, no good, in and out. Leary lets it go out of bounds. Bates ball.
Yep, 28 in the shot clock. Let's see if they hold for one here or if they try to do some sort of 2 for 1 and the math doesn't add up. So if they're smart, they should hold for one here.
Yeah, shot clock's off, so they can hold for the last shot. 25 seconds to go. Gilpen.
Yeah, got to be smart. Don't want to give the Jumbos a shot at it as well.
They can have a chance to take a double-digit lead if they play it right. Gilpen, bounce pass to Hummel. Now back to Gilpen.
12 on the clock.
Yeah, 10 seconds, first half. Here we go. Darling right wing, feeling the pressure. Darling on the drive. Darling to the hoop. He'll lay it up. No good. He gets his own rebound.
too
Shot
bad.
blocked. And Leary's shot won't count. But at the end of the first half, the Bobcats, a very strong first half. They have a 39-31 lead.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all they can hope for. 8-point lead against the number 4 team in the country. You can't be unhappy with that. Especially the pretty balanced attack from the Bobcats. You know, Delpeche twins are playing really well as we can expect at this point. But other players are making shots too. You know, it's been a team effort thus far.
No doubt about it. You look at the shooting. Bates actually ended up shooting quite well. 48.3% from the floor. That's not bad, especially when Tufts is shooting 35.5% from the floor. Bates is 6 of 9 from 3. Tufts only 3 of 12, so that's big. The Bobcats have made all 5 of their free throws. The Jumbos have made 6 out of 10. Each team with 10 turnovers. Bates with 12 points off turnovers, Tufts with 11. Each team with 18 rebounds right now as well, so the rebounding battle dead even. You look at second chance points, only 4 for Tufts, only 2 for Bates, so that hasn't been much of a factor. And then Marcus Delpeche, leading all scorers right now, Mac, with 13 points, 5 of 7 shooting, 4 rebounds. He's been outstanding. The next highest scorer on Bates has 6, and that's Quinn Leary.
Yeah, Quinn's hit a couple big threes. Gilpin's hit some threes. Hummel got one to go. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of that comes from Marcus. You said I think 5 for 7. Yeah, that's a great percentage. And yeah, they're worried about him down low, and they work it inside and back out. Hit their open shooters. That's the Bobcats' recipe for success right there.
Yeah, Vincent Pace leading the Jumbos with 10 points on 4 of 8 shooting. He's 2 of 4 from 3. Has a couple rebounds. Tariq Smith has 8 points on 2 of 6 shooting. He's got 2 rebounds and 3 assists. And then Ben Invall has 5 points, 6 rebounds for the guard Invall in this game. Drew Matson has 5 points as well for Tufts. So right now the difference really is the fact that Bates has made twice as many threes as the Jumbos, and they have an 8-point lead entering the half. So Mac and I will be back in about 13 minutes for your second half of action. The Bobcats looking for their 4th NESCAC win against a team that has yet to lose in conference play. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in the second half. Bobcats up 39-31. Aaron Morse alongside Mac McReynolds bringing you all the action on this Saturday afternoon at Alumni Gymnasium on the campus of Bates College. The Bobcats have a halftime lead of 39-31 over the number 4 nationally ranked Tufts University Jumbos. And Mac, so far, Marcus Delpeche leading all scorers, 13 points on 5 of 7 shooting.
Yeah, he's red hot, and yeah, they should keep going back to him because he's been making these hooks and these layups all night long, afternoon long, I should say. So, yeah, definitely look for them to keep feeding Marcus down low, especially because he does a great job making the extra pass back outside. You know, the very unselfish team. So, look for them to run the offense through him. Tufts is going to be worried about him, and they're going to key on him, and maybe that can create open shots for the rest of the Bobcats. So, you know, long half to play, but Bobcats are playing well in the first half.
Here we go. We'll see. Second half underway. Bates up by 8 with the ball to start. Jerome Darling handling off the screen from Malcolm Delpeche. Darling will drive outside Hummel. Corner 3 short, and the rebound secured by Dayton.
Yeah, we were just mentioning we got some alumni in the crowd. We got Mike Newton, Mike Bornasian, and we saw Mike Bornasian giving some tips to Max Hummel over halftime. So that's a good guy to listen to. You know, 1,000-point scorer his junior year, so he definitely knows how to score the ball.
Pace misses the shot. Gilpin gets the rebound and somehow able to maintain possession. And here we go with Hummel down low for Malcolm Delpeche in the lane. Short. He's been off today, and the rebound to Smith. Smith on the move. In the corner for Pace for 3. In and out. Rebound Darling. There's a whistle, and this foul is going to go against Bates.
Yeah, they got Hummel on a box out. I don't know what he did wrong. It looked like he was just trying to steal off his man, but looks like we're going to stay here for another second possession for the Tufts Jumbos.
Smith will inbound, matched up against Darling, and Smith gets it into the big man down low, Invall, and Invall missed the shot, but got his own rebound, draws the foul.
Yeah, great job by Gilpin getting up and blocking the first one, but yeah, once Engvall got his own rebound, really underneath the basket, nothing you can do.
Engvall is a 6'5" junior from Barrington, Rhode Island, and he's at the line here. He had 5 points. His first trip to the line today, though, and the free throw is off the side of the rim, no good.
Yeah, he knew that right when he left his hand. He turned away in disgust. That wasn't a good free throw, but you know, it happens to the best of us.
First trip to the line, misses the first, and Invall makes the second. So Bates up 39-32, and Gilpin will bring it up as Invall splits a pair of free throws. Darling in the right wing, off the screen from Malcolm Delpeche. Darling on the drive. He's in trouble, and if it's knocked out of bounds, it'll still be Bates' ball, though, with 19 on the shot clock.
Yeah, nice little in and out by Jerome. Got into the paint. They send a double team his way, so he's got to recognize that, know that someone's open. So next time he gets into the lane, try to find that open man.
Hummel in the left wing, down to Marcus Delpeche. Outside Darling, left wing 3.
Bang.
Got it!
Jerome's hot too. He's been playing well all day. Can't leave. I mean, I was gonna say can't leave him open like that, but he wasn't even that open. He just felt it and let it fly.
In rhythm, 10-point lead for Bates. Invall to Dayton. Dayton on the drive. In trouble. Oh, he's bailed out by a foul call. Kevin McHugh, our athletic director, can't believe it.
Yeah.
Over to the sideline. He went, what's that? Bailed out by a foul and Everett Dayton to the line.
Yeah, we mentioned that in the first half. Sometimes these other people are trying to rip the ball down low, but you got to remember you got Malcolm Delpeche coming over the top. Like you don't need to give away these ticky-tack fouls, and you got a wall behind you.
Tufts' free throw shooting has been questionable, as Dayton's now 1 of 3 from the line. He misses the first. Bates up by 10, their biggest lead of the game. Second free throw is good. So Bates back up by 9 now, 42-33. 18-23 to go in this one. Gilpin to Hummel in the right wing. Hummel to Malcolm Delpeche, top of the key, and we have a foul off the ball as Marcus takes a tumble. They got Invall that time off the ball on the foul. Bates will take that.
Yeah, and the foul is, I think, unrelated to Marcus falling over. I think they just got their feet tangled up, which will happen when you're that big.
Second foul on Invall today. And now the inbound to Marcus Delpeche. He'll hand it off to Gilpin. Gilpin in the right wing. Darling, heat check. Yes, sir!
Feeling it today.
12-point lead for Bates. Pace on the drive, into traffic. No
Oh,
good.
yep.
That's offensive goaltending.
Yep, good call. You know, you love to see someone go up and try to get a tip slam and bring the house down, but yeah, he got a little overeager, went up while the ball was still in the cylinder.
Ball's in the cylinder. Offensive goaltending, Bates ball. Bates
Yeah,
up
you
by
don't see
12.
that too often in NESCAC play, but it was the right call.
Darling, who's knocked down 2 straight threes, lobs it to Malcolm Delpeche at the elbow. Now Marcus top of the key, back to Darling. Tariq Smith on him closely. Step back, fadeaway 3. That would have been ridiculous.
Yeah.
Malcolm Delpeche the rebound in the lane short, and Madsen gets the board. Here comes Pace across the timeline.
Yeah, and Jerome gets insane separation with that step back, so you can always get the shot off. The question is, can we get a better one? And I think we could have there.
Smith drives in, lays it home, and the Bobcats up by 10. Yeah, that wasn't just a step back. It was a step back and then a fadeaway on top of that.
Right. I don't think we needed that.
Darling's going to keep firing. That time it's no good. And Hummel the
good
rebound.
work by Hummel.
Yeah, Hummel.
Didn't see him coming. You know, that's Jumbo's got to communicate better, but Hummel, Hummel snuck behind him and poked that one out.
Gilpin, nice feed to Marcus Delpeche. Gets his own rebound. Third chance. Yes, sir. Bobcats up by 12.
Yep, love that pursuit by Marcus. You know, sometimes the easiest way to get a rebound is if you shoot it and you know it's too strong or too short or whatever, and that's what happened there. Marcus knew that he left the first one too long and was able to move his feet and get around him.
Oh, Malcolm Delpeche bumped Smith.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 3 fouls now on Malcolm Delpeche.
Yeah, and he's got to know that because we need him in the game as that defensive wall. So yeah, I mean, especially fouling 30 feet away from the basket.
That's tough.
Yeah.
So Quinn Leary in for the Bobcats. Bates up 47-35. Smith in trouble in the backcourt on the deck. Darling's got it. He wants timeout. And they do indeed, I believe, call timeout. Bates ball.
Great trap by Marcus and Jerome. Marcus got on the floor. Jerome got on the floor. Love it. NESCAC basketball, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. Some good pressure beyond the three-point line of Tariq Smith. They cause the turnover. They call timeout. They lead by 12 with the ball, 47-35. Marcus Delpeche leading all scorers with 15. Jerome Darling's knocked down 3 of 5 from deep. He's got 11.
Yeah, and you know, getting them to go early in the half, people remember that, and then they start getting up higher on you, and that's when you can get the ball to the rim, maybe feed the Delpeches down low. Offense is flowing for the Bobcats.
The one concern is Malcolm Delpeche, those 3 personal fouls, because he's a defensive force even though he only has 2 points today on 1 of 8 shooting. But Marcus has been their offensive weapon, and he's still in. He only has 1 foul. Bates ball up by 12, and we have a whistle before they can even inbound it. 16:30 to go. Referees want to talk something over. This is also NESCAC basketball.
Yeah.
But Bobcats up by 12 here. Tariq Smith got 10. Vincent Pace has 10 as well for Tufts. Bobcats have hit 8 of 14 from 3, which is 57.1% from 3. That's very good.
Yeah, they'll take that.
Tufts is 3 of 13 from 3, not quite as good, 23.1%. And Tufts is 8 of 14 from the line. They've been to the line a lot, but they haven't really converted as many as you might hope if you're the Jumbos.
Yeah, you know, that can always come back to bite you. It's bitten the Bobcats a couple games this season.
It has.
You can't be leaving 3 points at the stripe.
So 47-35, Bates on top. Bates also has 11 bench points. Tufts only has 2. So Tufts has relied on their starters. Only Patrick Racy among the backups has scored today for the Jumbos. Meanwhile, Bobcats have had a number of guys hit 3s.
So yeah, I think they're trying to figure out how much time to take off the shot clock. I'm not sure why any time will come off because they just trapped him and just got in a scrum on the floor. So I'm not sure how 4 seconds trickled off there, but hopefully it shouldn't matter. But got to make sure they recognize that.
Anyway, we're back in the playing basketball now as Delpeche will get across the timeline. Bobcats up by 12. Now Hummel top of the key. Here's Darling left wing. That's in rhythm, but it's short. That's a good look, though.
Yeah, that's the 3 we want from Jerome.
Right.
You know, yeah, I can't blame him for taking that one.
Dayton recovers a loose ball and gets it around the perimeter now. Savage on the drive. That's got to be a travel, doesn't it? No whistle.
Yeah, it looked like he took a couple steps there and got a little separation with an arm as well. So the crowd wasn't happy about that one. But
a lot of steps. But Bates up by 10 now. Marcus Delpeche back up by 12.
Yeah, you can't stop him on the block when he's feeling that hook shot. Just too much length, too much skill.
He's got 17.
Great game from Marcus Delpeche thus far.
Smith hands it off. This is Pace. Nice feed down low, layup. Good.
Yeah, that's just good ball movement.
Patrick Racy, the first year, has 4. Ahead for Leary. Leary on the drive. He'll draw the foul, and Quinn Leary will get 2 free throws.
Yeah, good recognition by I'm not sure who threw that pass, but yeah, looking up, finding Quinn down low, and I'm assuming it was Gilpin, but yeah, throwing full court pass and finding Quinn pretty much open, able to get a foul call.
Leary so far today has 6 points on 2 of 3 shooting. His first trip to the line for the senior, and product of Edward Little High School in Auburn. And Leary drains the free throw. Bates is now 6 of 6 from the line, as Spellman will check in for Hummel. 50-39, Bobcats up by 11. 15:30 to go in this one against the 4th-ranked Jumbos. Leary misses the second. First missed free throw today for Bates. Here comes Savage in the corner for Garrett. Now Dayton with it. Dayton back to Garrett. Right wing 3, a pretty good look. No good. Rebound Spellman.
Yeah, you're right. There was a good look. Bobcats got to make sure to close out a little better on shooters because 3-pointers is how the Jumbos are going to try to get back into this game.
Here's Leary, top of the key now. Gilpin left wing. Gilpin the first year. Down low, Marcus Delpeche in the lane. Marcus Delpeche.
And one.
Score it! And the foul!
Marcus is feeling it. You know, we said we got to try to keep running our offense through him, and if he's making layups through contact like that, nice little pump fake, got his man in the air. That's just great offense.
He's got 19 on 8 of 11 shooting. To the line for 1. Ooh. Not that time. And he's
laughing about that one.
Oh my goodness.
He's going to be hearing about that one, I'm sure.
Yeah, they'll have that on tape. This is recorded. 52-39 Bates, 15 minutes to go in the game. And Smith will bring it across the timeline. I'll check. Yeah, this is Smith. Yep. He'll hand it off to Dayton, and he got bumped by Marcus Delpeche. Only the second personal, though, on Marcus.
Yeah, Marcus tried to slide his feet and stay with him, but, you know, just got him, I think, with a hip check.
Bates, though, the team foul starting to add up a little bit here in the second half. 14:51 to go in the game. Bobcats up 52-39. Marcus Delpeche leading all scorers with 19 points. So here's Smith. One of their dangerous weapons on offense, matched up against Darling. Smith will drive to the elbow, hand it off to Savage. Nice feed down low for Madsen in the lane. Score it, and the foul for Drew Madsen.
Yeah, see, that's why we need Malcolm back in the game.
Right.
Yeah, we need someone coming over from the weak side and going up to block the shot, not someone trying to slide over late and rip it from him down low. He's just in too good position for that.
So Madsen, who is 1 of 2 from the line today, to the line for 1, and he misses badly. Back iron, Spellman the rebound. Spellman can fly.
Yeah, seriously, he gets up. Very bouncy.
Bobcats up by 11, 52-41. Gilpin in the left wing. Now Spellman. Spellman to Darling, top of the key, right wing for Gilpin. Gilpin on the drive. Gilpin into the paint. Outside Leary, long 2 from the elbow. Quinn Leary knocking it down. He's got 9.
Yeah, Quinn's feeling hot today too. He's shooting really well. You know, offense is flowing all around for the Bobcats.
Here's Smith on the drive. Smith a step back. He almost traveled, but no call. Now they go off him. Savage stolen by Gilpin. Gilpin, throw it down! Get back on defense.
Yeah, Gilpin was giving the crowd a look, and John Furbish didn't like that.
Dayton the pass, and now they get it over to Savage on the drive. No good. The putback by Dayton's good. Woo, boy. High energy.
Very high.
56-43 Bates.
Yeah, it's always exciting when your point guard can go up and dunk one.
Darling for 3, short. Marcus Delpeche is there, misses the shot, and he draws the foul.
Looks like foul might be on the rebound, I think.
Right,
yeah.
off the
right,
offensive rebound, he draws the foul, I should say.
But
on the
But,
floor.
Yeah, great work there by Marcus, getting a second and third opportunity for the Bobcats.
Zukowski in for Gilpen, who got the steal and the slam and then celebrated as I would celebrate too.
For half a second, but half a second can burn you.
And also into the game, Thomas Lapham for the first time for Tufts. Bates up by 13, 13:27 to go in the game. Darling will inbounds to Spellman. Spellman into the lane, out to Darling. Darling will direct some traffic. Bates up 56-43. Darling picks up his dribble, so he has to get over to Spellman left wing. Spellman, bounce past Marcus Delpeche, immediately double teamed, he's immediately fouled. 13-13 to go in the game. Bates up 56-43 on Tufts.
Yeah, underrated part of Marcus's game is he's usually pretty reliable passing out of double team. So if Tufts does decide to start sending an extra man his way, and I mean they might have to start considering that when Marcus has got 20. Yeah, he's making that good extra pass back out, finding many capable shooters.
Coyne in for Darling. He'll get it in for Spellman, and now Leary with it. Leary's been great off the bench. Hand off Coyne, top of the key. Coyne to Zukowski left wing. He'll lob it down low, Marcus Delpeche. He'll work Madsen in the lane. He'll draw another foul. And this time he'll get 2 free throws, and the Jumbos can't believe it.
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
They got Inball with that one.
They got Inball now, and I'm not sure if it was on him or not, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of contact.
That's 3 on Inball, who's one of their starters. And Marcus Delpeche, who so far today is 3 of 4 from the line, to the line for 2. And he drains the first. He's got 20 now even, does Marcus Delpeche.
Yeah, and it will be interesting to see if the Jumbos start trying to double him down low, because he's been unstoppable tonight. One man can't hold that guy.
Second free throw for Marcus, nothing but net. Pure, 58-43 Bates, matching their biggest lead of the game. Lapham will get it to Inval right wing. Inval, bounce pass now, this is Pace, down low for Madsen, double team under the hoop, no good, and Marcus Delpeche the rebound. He's almost tied up, but he fights off the defenders.
Yeah, strong rebound. Strong possession by Marcus. You know, there's a lot of people trying to get battle around down
Leary
low.
had him wide open. Tough pass, and the shot no good. He had him wide open with the pass a little bit over his head. Now Pace will bring it up. This is Garrett. Now they get in the corner for Pace. Down low they go for Madsen. Madsen working the low block. Shot no good. Marcus Delpeche the rebound. Madsen a little frustrated.
Yeah, they're getting really frustrated about how strong of a game Marcus is having. Scoring the ball like we mentioned, but also rebounding. Yeah, we mentioned the Jumbos are missing their big man, so Marcus and Malcolm have done a great job owning the boards tonight.
Spellman right wing. Spellman will just fire a 3. Yes, sir! 61-43 Bates. They lead by 18.
Spellman can shoot the ball. It's that just little hesitation move. Got his defender on his heels and just pulled up. No fear.
Foul this time on Zukowski reaching in. That's going to be the 17th foul on Bates, so that will be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Tufts. But
yeah, that'll be something to watch as well. With 11:45 left in the game, the Jumbos will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. So, you know, easy way to rack up points or leave points to the line like they've been thus far. So they got to do a better job converting their free throws.
Pace is 0 of 2 from the line today. He's to the line for a 1-and-1. First one, front end good for Pace. Marcus Delpeche had a career-high 29 points against Southern Maine back on November 22nd this year. He's got 21 so far in this game. Both free throws are good for Pace. Bates up 61-45, 11:42 to go in the game. Marcus Delpeche not in right now, as Zukowski to Malcolm Delpeche, top of the key. Malcolm working with 3 fouls right now. Here's Coyne on the drive. Coyne into the lane. Coyne short. Own rebound. Put back. No good.
I think he had more time than he realized.
Yeah, he had way more time. Hit the rim the first time. So here's Pace across the timeline. Pace will drive on Zukowski and scored in the foul.
Yeah, you know, 3-point. I said earlier 3-pointers are how they're going to try to get in the game, and that means the old-fashioned way as well, finishing through contact, going to the line for the extra one.
Feldman back in for Tufts. Pace trying to will his team back into this one. Pace, after that bucket, to the line here. He's got 13. Misses the free throw. Oh, it deflects right to Feldman. And Pace for three. No. Rebound. Leary. Oh, he had lost it to Pace. But it goes out of bounds. Pace ball.
Yeah, someone didn't box out the shooter because Pace put that one up and then had a free run to the hoop to try to poke that rebound out from Quinn Leary. Nobody let him know he was coming from behind.
Those could be the most frustrating plays, but Bates got lucky. Dayton checks in. We have a timeout. I think Bates might have called it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, with 11:13 to go in the game. Bobcats had an 18-point lead. Well, they still have a 14-point lead. 61-47 over the Jumbos, who are the undefeated big dogs of the NESCAC this year. They are 6-0 in NESCAC play, 16-2 overall. One of those losses to the top-ranked team in the country, Babson. So Tufts, obviously, number 4 ranked in the entire nation. But Alumni Gym, obviously a tough place to play. Tufts knows that. Bates beat them here 2 years ago.
Right, yeah, and we've been saying all season, man, this Bobcat team is unbelievably talented. Sometimes they can't put it together, but when they do, boy, are they fun to watch, and boy, are they tough to play. So, yeah, when all cylinders are firing, everything's clicking for the Bobcats like it is today, they're tough to play against.
Marcus Delpeche, 21 points to lead all scorers. He's got 9 rebounds, 8 of 13 from the floor, 5 of 6 from the line. 11 points for Jerome Darling, 9 for Quinn Leary, 8 for Jeff Spellman, 7 for Nick Gilpin. That's very balanced after, obviously, Delpeche.
Right.
And then Pace has 13 to lead Tufts. And then Tariq Smith got 10. Drew Madsen has 7. Ben Ingvall has 6 for the Jumbos in this game.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see the rest of the way. You know, the Bobcats are going to try to do the best job they can of milking the clock and, you know, being patient on their possessions. But at the same time, sometimes that can interrupt an offense that's been flowing all game. So I'm interested to see how they handle this.
So it's Zukowski, Leary, Spellman, Coyne, and Malcolm Delpeche on the court for Bates. Here's Malcolm at the elbow. They swing around for Zukowski, left wing. Zukowski, bounce pass to Leary. His shot is up short, and the rebound tied up. Zukowski ties up Ingvall, but it will be Tufts' ball.
Yeah, it's still coming down, but you know that can always pay off later. So
right.
Great, gritty play by Zukowski.
Leary, kind of a heat check there. Contested long two.
Yeah, step back. I don't think he even looked at the rim before he started jumping. but he's been hot, and you know that's sometimes these shooters when they feel it, they gotta let it go.
This is a right wing three for Lapham, short. Spellman skying for the rebound.
Yeah, you know, you love when someone's that athletic. Usually they get away with it on offense, but you love watching Spellman try to do that on the defensive end and for rebounding.
Tough fadeaway there.
Yeah.
No good. Here come the Jumbos. Lapham hands it off to Dayton. Dayton off the screen. Now he'll drive to the hoop. Draws the foul. Everett Dayton will get 2 free throws. Bates up 61-47, 10-19 to go in the game. You wonder how long they're going to have Marcus Delpeche on the bench from an offensive standpoint.
Right.
Only 2 fouls, 21 points. Everett Dayton is 2 of 4 from the line. He's got 4 points, 6 rebounds today. To the line here for 2. And they blow the whistle quickly, but he'll get 2 free throws. 10-19 to go in the game. Bates up 61-47. And Dayton makes the first. It rattles in. Nick Gilpin will check back in for Coyne. And here comes Marcus Delpeche. He's in for Leary.
Yeah, quick breather, but we need Marcus back on the floor when he's playing like this. We've been riding him all day. His back's probably getting tired, but he's a big guy. He can handle it.
So Dayton made the first, 61-48 Bates. And Everett Dayton, his second free throw is nothing but net. So the Bobcats lead by 12, 61-49. Gilpin will bring it across the timeline for the Bobcats. Zukowski in the right wing. Now Malcolm Delpeche at the top of the key. They try to back cut there, no pass. Now Gilpin, here's Spellman left wing. Bounce pass Marcus Delpeche up against Ingvall, backing him down. Shot up, no. Right to Gilpin, the putback good!
Yeah, great job using his body, sealing off his man, collecting the rebound and going back up strong.
63-49 Bobcats. Dayton matched up against Zukowski. And now he'll pass it off balance, but Lapham chases it down. Now Lapham on the drive. He'll lay it up and in.
Yeah.
Thomas Lapham, a junior guard.
Nice finish high off the glass. He saw Malcolm come and knew he had to put that one up way high to get it over his outstretched hand.
Didn't really play in the first half, but Lapham with the bucket there. Zukowski to Spellman, top of the key. Right wing for Gilpin. Bates up by 12. Malcolm Delpeche, baseline jumper. Oh, in and
Halfway
out.
down, yeah.
That would have been nice. In ball, and Zukowski fighting for it, but last touch by Bates. 9:20 to go in the game. Bobcats up 63-51. As now, here come the big dogs for Tufts. Smith and Pace back into the game. They're two leading scorers on the season. Jerome Darling back in for the Bobcats. He'll replace Zukowski.
Yeah, it gives a little more on the offensive end, I think. Which I think John Furbish is a little worried our offense is getting stagnant, trying to spark things up by sending in Jerome, who has hit a bunch of deep contested threes today.
Here's Pace off the screen, matched up against Malcolm Delpeche. Malcolm, that's not where you want him on defense, way outside. Pace for three, no good. Rebound, Gilpin. Gilpin on the move. We'll slow it down to Spellman, right wing. Bounce pass, Marcus Delpeche, ball fake, lay it up and in!
Yeah, they're worried about Marcus, and he's doing a good job of just he knows they're ready to try to go up with him and using ball fakes and pump fakes to get him off their feet.
How about Dayton right there, driving all the way to the hoop?
That was a quick take to the bucket. That was a little too easy.
Trading buckets here, 65-53. Bobcats up by 12. Malcolm Delpeche top of the key. Now Gilpin left wing. Lob it in for Marcus, but this time it's broken up by Engvall. Here is Dayton, who had to lay up their last possession. Dayton will look to drive. Malcolm Delpeche, the clean steal. In transition, the alley-oop.
Oh!
Throw it down! And they turn it over! Baseball! And the crowd going wild at Alumni Gymnasium!
Yeah, when Malcolm did a little push pass to Gilpin, I think all the defender can try to do there is get out of the way, because you know it's going up high for the big man to hammer it home. Wow, that's fun to watch. Jim is loud.
67-53, Bates. Spellman will inbounds to Gilpin. Now Darling, 4-3. No.
Almost banked it.
Yeah, he almost banked it. It looked way off and it almost went in. So here's Dayton matched up against Spellman off the screen. Malcolm Delpeche again pressuring outside. Now Madsen on the baseline. Madsen on the drive. That's an offensive foul. We're going the other way. Bates ball, 7:48 to go.
Yeah, Malcolm did a good job sliding his feet, getting a good position. Just great all-around basketball. Last couple possessions, getting a steal, getting a dunk, taking a charge. He's doing everything tonight.
67-53 Bobcats against the number 4 nationally ranked Jumbos. Gilpin to Spellman, right wing. Top of the key, Malcolm Delpeche. He'll step in, thought about shooting it, and we have a foul on the floor against Tufts, based on the reaction by the Jumbos head coach at least.
Yeah, he called someone for hooking, I think, but and yeah, it looks like the Bobcats should be shooting. Oh no, I think they're in the bonus next time.
Yeah. So you look at Bob Sheldon in his 29th season as the head coach for the Jumbos. Was not happy with that last one. Inbounds. Oh boy, that's a turnover. So here comes Pace ahead for Smith. Smith on the drive. He got bumped scoring in the foul.
Yeah, Spellman's young, I don't think he tried to do too much, but yeah, at some point you just got to make sure that they can't get an extra point there, because stopping man one-on-one in transition, especially Tyreek Smith, that's pretty tough.
Turnover off the inbounds pass leads to a fast break bucket. That's a huge swing. Bobcats still up by 12 though, 67-55, 7:31 to go in the game. Tyreek Smith to the line. He is 4 of 4 from the line. He has been making his free throws in this game for Tufts. And Smith, the free throw here is good. So the Bobcats lead by 11, 67-56. Gilpin will bring it up. 7:25 to go in the game. Darling right wing. Now Malcolm Delpeche. Here's Gilpin left wing. Gilpin on the drive, in trouble. Out to Malcolm Delpeche. He'll drive, and this time it's an offensive foul called on Malcolm Delpeche. The Bobcats can't believe it. Tufts ball, and that's going to be the 4th personal foul on Malcolm Delpeche with 7:15 to go
in the
game.
Yeah, they're putting Leary back in the game. He's no Malcolm, but he's shown today and all season he can play big. They'll have him at the power forward spot, so he's got to make sure he gets in good position, gets some rebounds, and maybe gets a block or two, tries to do his best Malcolm imitation.
Smith on the drive, no good. The tip by Madsen, no good. Loose ball secured by Darling, and he gets it over to Leary. Now back to Darling, ahead for Gilpin. Bobcats on the move. Gilpin to pull up for three. No good. He hesitated slightly and then missed. Now Smith on the fast break. He'll drive, and that time Gilpin with a hard foul. Immediately tries to help Smith up. Smith not happy.
Yeah, I think Gilpin just didn't realize he was trying to do a reverse.
Oh, and a flagrant foul on Gilpin.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that was malicious. I think he didn't realize Tyreek Smith was trying to go for a reverse layup, so he went up earlier than he did and kind of landed on top of him.
Although, I mean, well, yeah, flagrant foul. It was a hard foul.
Yeah.
You're supposed to foul them hard in that situation, but not on the head.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it got up a little too high.
And John Frobo's looking for an explanation of why it was a flagrant foul on Gilpin. So now, Smith gets free throws here. I think he'll get another one with.
Well, yeah, usually it's two
more
shots in the ball, but it's a shooting foul, so.
First free throw, no good. It's a big miss. He hadn't missed all day. 6:50 to go in the game. Bobcats up 67-56. We'll get one more flagrant foul shot. They're going to have to hang on without their defensive enforcer, who's got 4 personals, Malcolm Delpeche. Second free throw. Also no good, and Smith can't believe it. He is now 5 of 7 from the line after starting 5 of 5. It will be the ball now. They'll get possession as well, will Tufts. And Smith will inbound. They get it in for Pace. He'll drive, lay it up, scored on the foul.
Yeah, I've said it once. I've said it a couple times today. Giving away too many of these and ones.
So now Pace to the line. He is only 1 of 4 from the line. Bates, though, up by 9 now, 67-58 with 6:46 to go. Free throw, short, and they get the offensive rebound. No one boxed out the shooter yet again.
Yeah, I mean, that's
wow.
Not having Malcolm in there hurts you, and yeah, that foul trouble has plagued the Bobcats a couple times this year. We thought they were doing a better job in the first half playing clean, but Malcolm's got called a couple times.
Pace will drive. Pace loses it.
Yeah, nice poke by Quinn.
Ahead to Gilpin. Gilpin, the layup. Oh, he missed the layup. It was a tough one. And Pace the rebound.
Yeah, good job by Smith getting back in transition, making him take a tough layup.
Savage is wide open for 3, but it's short. Oh, but no one boxed out Pace. And now the tip is no good. And secured by Gilpin, no whistle. Ahead to Spellman.
Yeah, Bobcats got to settle down here. You know, it's a big game. I understand emotions are running high, but play your game, box out your shooters. See if we can hold on for the lead. Lead's still at 9, so 6 minutes to play. Let's see.
Still at 9 after all that. Spellman in the corner. Right wing Leary. Back to Spellman. Spellman with 6 on the shot clock. To Gilpin left wing. Marcus Delpeche, step back 2. Got it!
Marcus has been feeling it all day. He's putting up mid-range jumpers. Nothing but net. Money.
Dayton with it. Dayton. He loses the ball. Picked up by Marcus Delpeche to Darling. Darling on the move. Darling on the drive. And he's fouled by Smith. With 5:21 to go in the game, Bates leads 69-58.
Yeah, Bobcats been the first ones to get on the floor all night, and that happened again there. You know, no fear of diving in there, getting dirty.
Engvall will check in for Pace, who's playing his heart out with 13 points today.
Yeah, he really has. Sometimes the Jumbos offense really wasn't moving the ball and was stagnating, and Pace is doing a good job taking it to the rim, getting foul calls.
This is a 1-and-1 for Darling, and he makes the front end.
And that's been a big part of the difference as well. Bobcats have been making the free throws at a very, very high rate today, which has been great.
Yep. Second free throw, good. Jerome Darling knocks them both down. Timeout Bobcats. 5:21 to go in the game. They have a 13-point lead on the number 4 nationally ranked team in the country, Tufts.
Yep, and we got Malcolm coming back in the game. Hopefully he can play clean the rest of the way and stay out of foul trouble because they need him in there as a defensive enforcer and for rebounding, which is unfortunately been not too strong in the last couple minutes. We've given up a lot of second and third possessions.
Yeah, Tufts just has not been able to find the bottom of the net. It seems like sometimes they've been getting a lot of opportunities. They missed some free throws. Pace is now 1 of 5 from the line after that other missed free throw on that three-point play opportunity. But Jerome Darling knocks them both down. We're a little bit behind on live stats, so I apologize. I don't have completely updated stats for you, but I know Marcus Delpeche has 23 points to lead all scores, and that's what matters. 5:21 to go, 71-58. The Bobcats have the advantage over Tufts in what would be a huge upset, a huge win for Bates.
Yeah, we've been saying the Bobcats, they've beaten who they're supposed to beat, and they've played other teams well, but sometimes let them get away. They need a statement win, and that's what this would be. Knocking off the number 4 team in the country, number 1 team, the NESCAC. So 5 minutes to go, a lot of basketball to be played, but Bobcats are rolling.
All right, 5:21 left, as you just mentioned. 71-58 Bates. It's Tufts ball. It's Tariq Smith to bring it up the court for the Jumbos. Smith will get it over to Engvall. Engvall back to Smith, and a kickball on Bates with 19 on the shot clock. 5:09 to go in this one. Engvall will inbounds to Smith. Smith now to Engvall on the right wing. Engvall, bounce pass now. They get it over to Smith in the corner. Smith, a right wing 3. Got it. Should say left wing 3. Nonetheless, a 3. 71-61. It's a 10-point game. Timeout Tufts. 4:58 to go in this one.
Yeah, we'll see. I had mentioned this earlier, but yeah, Bobcats are going to want to milk the clock as much as they can. But if they're open, they got to keep doing what they've been doing because they've already got 71. I think they average around 70 points a game, but their offense has been playing unbelievably well all day. So just at this point, you just if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't try to do too much. Don't try to change anything. Just keep playing how you've been doing all day.
That's the first made 3 of the game for Tariq Smith. He is now 1 of 3 from 3, but he's got a team high 16 points, does Smith, on 5 of 10 shooting.
Yeah, he's been, when his 3-pointers weren't falling, so he started taking it to the rack. But yeah, he's going to start putting up those threes with trying to claw his way back into this one.
I should say Marcus Delpeche actually has a game high 25 points. He had a bucket there recently. He had those 2 free throws, I should say. So that's a huge performance. Obviously, his career high is 29. It's a monster performance. 71-61 Bobcats. 4:58 to go in this one. They'll have Darling, Malcolm Delpeche, Spellman, Gilpin, and Marcus Delpeche on the court out of this timeout. One thing to watch is, of course, Malcolm Delpeche is playing with 4 personals.
Right. Yeah, he's going to try to stay on the ground, just keep his hands up, and he's big enough that he can still affect shots and get pieces of the ball, even if he doesn't jump.
Here's Spellman, right wing. Spellman feeds it to Marcus Delpeche. Hands it off to Spellman. 18 on the shot clock. Spellman in the right wing. Marcus Delpeche calling for the ball. Back outside Spellman. Defender runs by him. That's a 2, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, long 2. Often say the long 2 is the worst shot in basketball, but not when Spellman's shooting the ball.
And that's a bucket and a foul for Engvall, and that's going to be it for Malcolm Delpeche. That's number 5 on Malcolm.
Yeah, good recognition by Engvall. He knew Malcolm was in foul trouble, so he took it right into his body. John Furbush's sports coat is halfway off. He doesn't like that one, but
stats are all updated now. 73-61. That's 5 on Malcolm. He fouls out with 4 points on 2 of 10 shooting, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. But his defensive presence is what really is going to be missed in this final 4 minutes and 32 seconds.
Yeah, so big stage, big shoes to fill for Quinn Leary, but let's see if he can step up. I've got faith in him. I know the Bobcat team does. I know John Furbush does. So.
All right, 9-point game, 4:28 left. Gilpin across the timeline to Spellman, right wing. Spellman off the screen. Spellman to Marcus Delpeche, top of the key. And a whistle and a foul against Smith, who is unhappy with the call. That's going to be only 2 on Smith, though, but that is double bonus. 2 free throws coming up for Jerome Darling.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what. Honestly, I don't know what Smith did wrong either.
It was off the ball, but
yeah, Jerome's had his hands in the air and looked like the ref saw that and and gave it to him, but Smith wasn't happy about it.
Well, Darling has 13 points today. He's 4 of 4 from the line. And I cursed him. He's 4 of 5 from the line. Misses the free throw. Tufts will bring back in Patrick Racy and Vincent Pace, who's got 16 points today. Bates up by 9. Darling's second free throw coming right up. 4 of 5 again. 3 of 10 shooting for Darling. 3 of 8 from 3. Darling's second free throw is good. So the Bobcats lead by 10, 74-64, 4:15 left. Smith will bring it up, matched up against Darling. Smith will drive. Now kicking back outside for Dayton. Dayton on the drive, and he goes up. Offensive foul on Dayton. It's going to be Bates ball.
Yeah, great position by Marcus. Great job by Gilpin, chasing him off the three-point line. You know, that's the defensive intensity we lacked at moments in the first half, but we've been playing much better in the second half. Sliding over, switching, rotations, all looking good.
74-64 Bobcats, 4:04 to go in the game. Bates ball, Leary, Gilpin, Darling, Marcus Delpeche, and Spellman. Oh, the pass is not a good one, but Gilpin chases it down.
Yeah, I think Gilpin shook
goodness.
Quinn Leary too. It was a nice little cut.
Across the timeline goes Gilpin. Bates up by 10. Spellman left wing. Lob it in for Marcus Delpeche. Outside Darling for 3. Yes, sir!
I think he knew it too. He was doing a little Nick Young crouch after he let that one go.
So here's Dayton. The Bobcats up by 13. Dayton on the move. Shot no good. Tip ball. Saved. Oh, they get it outside for Pace for 3. No! And the rebound at Dayton, and he's fouled. With 3:23 to go, Bates up 77-64.
Yeah, balls bouncing around all over the place. We got to make sure we stay home on our box outs because we can't afford to give up second and third possessions. That's how they're going to claw their way back into it.
Darling is now 4 of 9 from 3. He's got 17 points. First free throw for Dayton rolls off the rim, no good. Dayton now 4 of 7 from the line.
Yeah, it's kind of been the story for the Jumbos all night. Something rolling halfway down and then somehow falling back out.
Second free throw, no good. Leary, a strong rebound. He'll bounce pass it over to Gilpin. Bobcats up by 13, 3:15 to go. Here's Spellman right wing. Down to Leary on the baseline. Darling picked up by Smith. Darling feeling the defensive pressure. He'll back it out with 10 on the shot clock. With 9, with 8. Darling.
Yeah, he's got to make a move soon.
Yes, he does with 4. Darling on the drive. No good. It never hit the rim. Shot clock violation. Tufts ball with 2:52 to go in the game. Bates up 77-64.
Yeah, obviously not what we had hoped for, but did chew off a big chunk of clock there. So worse things could have happened.
Right, Inval and Racy are in for Tufts. Well, you want to avoid the turnovers where it's a fast break.
Right, exactly.
So here is Smith to bring it up, matched up against Darling with 2:48 to go. Bates up by 13. Smith on the drive. His pass deflected out of bounds by Spellman.
Yeah, good job by Spellman getting up in the air, getting a hand on that one because I think it was Engvall was open in the corner for 3.
Yeah, Inval was looking for it. Now Smith will inbounds. Looking for somebody. He gets it into Inval, top of the key. Inval will drive. Spellman's there. Shot no good. Marcus Delpeche might have altered that one.
Yeah, Marcus usually lets his brother do that, but he can get up there too.
Absolutely. Spellman to Gilpin, the right wing.
Yeah, and Gilpin's such a good game manager, always under control. Yeah, look for him to have the ball a lot in the closing minutes.
Pace trying to rip it away, but Gilpin dribbling in the circle. Near half court, 10 on the shot clock, 2:16 to go in the game. Bates up by 13. Gilpin, the first year, Mr. Basketball last year in Maine. Shot no good. Rebound Pace. Pace. Tariq Smith for 3. No, not even close, but it deflects off of Marcus Delpeche. Out of bounds.
Yeah, staying here.
Yep. Tufts ball with 2 minutes to go. 77-64 Bobcats.
Yeah, I mean, it's that time for the Jumbos. They're going to have to start forcing some shots. And Smith, yeah, pulled up from pretty deep there, but they have to.
Dayton will inbounds. He gets it in. Now here's Pace in the left wing. Pace for 3 over Leary. No good. Deflects out to Smith. Smith will drive. Smith to the hoop. Score it, and the foul for Tariq Smith. Bates can't believe it, but he'll go to the line for one to try to cut the lead to 10.
Yeah, hey, at least they're consistent. You know, they've been calling a lot of those blocking fouls, and honestly a lot of charges too. But at least they've been blowing the whistle early and often all night, so all afternoon.
Madsen in, Dayton still in here. Bates wants timeout, a full timeout called by the Bobcats with a minute 49 to go in the game. Bates
yeah,
up.
11-point lead. Bob, the Jumbos are going to need a miracle here, but it's it's doable. Yeah, especially with the shot-making ability that Pace has and Smith has. So Bobcats got to make sure they do a good job closing the game here.
Yeah, 77-66 to score. Minute 49 left. Bates shooting better than the Jumbos. Bates is 10 of 20 from 3, whereas Tufts is 4 of 22.
Yeah,
so if you want to look for a difference in the
yeah.
game, it's the three-point shooting. Tufts, even though the percentage is not that good, has actually made more free throws than Bates, but they've had way more opportunities also. Marcus Delpeche leading all scorers with 25 points on 10 of 16 shooting. He's got 9 rebounds, 2 assists in this game. Jerome Darling's got 17 points, including 4 made threes. Jerome Darling's made as many threes as the entire Tufts team in this game, so he's been sensational. 10 points for Spellman off the bench, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. A very nicely done, someone 4 or 5 on the floor. Really nicely done off the bench. Leary's got 9. Gilpin's got 9.
Yeah, especially with the foul trouble Malcolm's been in. Leary has had a huge game. And yeah, he's matched up with Pace here, so one of the top jumbo scorers. So clearly John Furbish really trusts Quinn to step up when they need him.
A minute 49 to go. Tariq Smith, who's got 18 points to lead Tufts. He's 5 of 7 from the line today. Will go the line here for 1. And Smith, the senior, makes the free throw. We got a 10-point game with a minute 49 left. Gilpin, full court pressure from Tufts. He gets into Spellman. They lose the ball. Pace calls timeout. Tufts ball. Furbush wanted a traveling call, but he didn't get it. And with a minute 46 to go, Tufts will take over down 10.
Yeah, and I mean, Tufts called the timeout, but John Furbish should use this time to talk over what sets they're going to run, because that full court pressure is problematic for the Bobcats.
Yes, it was. They had no answer for it. Ball rolled right to Pace. He fell on it and called timeout with a minute 46 left. And if you're Tufts, Smith's got 19. Pace has 16. Engvall has struggled from the field, but he's got 9. He also has 10 rebounds. And Dayton's got 8. If you're Tufts from three-point range, Pace has made 2, but he's 2 of 9. All right, here we go. Tariq Smith will inbounds. Gets it in now to Dayton. Hands it off Smith. Smith on the drive. The feed. Tough shot. No good from Racy. And Smith gets the offensive rebound. Now Engvall. Here's Pace. Pace for 3. Got it. It's a 7-point game with a minute 30 to go. Timeout, Tufts.
Yeah, Gilpin did a good job chasing, I think it was Pace off his original spot. But Pace did a good job just taking one dribble, sidestepping, and putting it up. And yeah, they're too good for that. Too good to leave them open like that.
Pace has 19. He's made 3 of 10 three-pointers now in this game. And Bates has to somehow get the ball in, first of all, and then make your free throws when they foul you, inevitably. Although Tufts will probably wait a while to foul at this point. They're trying to force a turnover if possible.
Yeah, it's been working for them, the full court pressure. So
Leary, Darling, Spellman, Gilpin, and Marcus Delpeche on the court for Bates. Gilpin, the first, you're going to have to be careful with this inbounds pass. It did not work last time. Bates only up by 7 now. Tufts showing why they're the 4th-ranked team in the country. Playing to the bitter end. They get it into Darling. Darling, the senior, across the timeline. Darling will pull up.
Yeah.
Now he'll run away.
Yeah, that's you see Jerome's a veteran. You know, he could have probably gotten a layup there, but you know what we want right now is to eat some clock.
Yeah,
exactly.
And he's fouled by Eric Savage. And Jerome Darling will go to the line for 2. He's made 5 of 6 from the line. He's got 17 points in this game.
Yeah, and his free throws have been looking good all night. So good job of the Bobcats keeping it in the hot hand.
A minute 21 to go. Bates up 77-70. It is 2 free throws for Darling. And now he'll step to the line. The co-captain out of Hartford, Connecticut. Makes the first. 78-70 Bates. Racy and Ingvall back in. Savage will take a seat.
Yeah, and Savage is a young player. You know, I'm sure he's going to want to come back in this gym and win in future years. But you know, sometimes can't win them all, which he's learning.
Darling makes them both. Zukowski's in for Darling. Maybe some defense here for offense.
Yeah, I think I always praise Zukowski's defense.
Yeah.
You know.
Minute 21 to go. Bates up by 9.
Not afraid to stick his nose in there and get the ball.
Hand off to Smith. Smith to Dayton for 3. Short.
Yeah, nice closeout.
Ingvall the rebound back to Dayton, and this one's no good either. And Marcus Delpeche the rebound, and he's fouled.
Yeah, great job by Gilpin closing down the shooters. He knows that what the Jumbos want to do is put up the 3-pointers, so stayed home. You know, unfortunately, Ingvall got another rebound, but good job on the first one at least.
Marcus Delpeche has a double-double, 25 points, 10 rebounds. He's 5 of 6 from the line in this game. And he's going to the line here for 2. Bates up 79-70 with a minute 5 remaining. And Marcus Delpeche drains the free throw.
Well, yeah, it's funny. You said it's what, 6 for 7 now. The one he missed was the air ball.
Right.
But other than that, he's been making them.
And the second free throw is good as well. Darling will check in for Zukowski. 81-70, Bates on top, a minute 5 to go.
Yeah, good job by Gilpin. I think Jumbos probably wanted to roll the ball and not start the clock, so he came up and put some pressure on him.
Here's Smith. Smith dribbling, step back. Gilpin, great defense. Now Pace. Pace, a contested look over Leary. No good. Rebound, Darling. Darling with 48 seconds is fouled. Bates is going to do this, folks.
Yeah, I think Bobcats are starting to think they have this one in hand. Crowd thinks so too.
Darling will go to the line for 2 more free throws. He's got 19 in this game.
Yeah, we always knew Jerome could score, but we were kind of waiting for him to explode, and he definitely showed up tonight, folks.
The senior co-captain has the free throw roll home. He's got 20.
Yeah, and I think at this point Marcus has 27, so he's 2 away from his career high.
Right, Marcus has 27.
Huge games for both these 2 seniors.
The shooter's touch. Darling makes them both. He's got 21. The seniors leading Bates here tonight against the number 4 nationally ranked Tufts University Jumbos. Bates up by 13. Dayton with it. Dayton, the pass in the corner for Pace for 3, short. Rebound, Marcus Delpeche. And he's fouled again. And Marcus Delpeche will go to the line with a chance to match his career high in points in one game.
Yeah, I love that from Gilpin. You know, it wasn't in the best position, but climbed the ladder, poked it out. I think the ball actually hit Zukowski in the head, but it was bounced around before Marcus could grab it.
And they're not just going to win. They might just win this thing by double figures.
Statement victory here for the Bobcats.
Marcus Delpeche, the senior out of Wilmington, drains the free throw. He's got 28. Unofficially, I should say. Sometimes the stats do adjust after the game, but as of now, he's got 28. We'll go with that. Second free throw. Oh, no good.
Too bad.
All right, here comes Smith. Bates up by 14 with 30 seconds to go in the game. Smith almost lost it. He maintained possession, though. Now he'll pass it over to Dayton. Dayton on the drive, and he'll dunk it. 84-72 Bobcats with 20 seconds left. Gilpin will escape. Still no whistle.
Yeah, I think they're letting him dribble this one out.
Gilpin will hold. The Bobcats have done it. They've upset the number 4 nationally ranked Tufts University Jumbos. Bates wins it 84-72.
It is.
Today at Alumni Gymnasium. You gotta love it for the Bobcats.
Yeah, awesome game all around. You know, we were talking about Marcus and we were talking about Jerome, but that's a team victory. A lot of people were getting defensive stops, hitting threes, all-around win. Loved it. Loved every second of it.
With the victory, Bates improves to 14-6 and a huge fourth win in the NESCAC. They are 4-3 in the NESCAC. Tufts falls to 16-3 and 6-1 in the NESCAC. The first NESCAC loss of the year for Tufts, and the Bobcats hand it to them.
Yeah, the team is still bouncing around. They're fired up. I think they really needed that one for morale and to keep them alive in NESCAC standings. So they're really happy with that one.
And you wonder how big it was to go to Salem State in a non-conference and get a win and just kind of get that confidence going after you lost three in a row and then come back in fully prepared for Tufts. It looked like it was huge.
Yeah, seriously, they righted the ship. They figured out how to keep their offense going, and they're psyched. So, posing for photos down there now.
Yeah, they're posing for a photo right after the win. Not wasting any time. They're loving it. I tell you what, men's lacrosse last year beating Tufts when they came in here as a top-ranked team, and now men's basketball doing the same thing here today.
Yeah, we might be starting a rivalry.
They are hyped up down the court. The Bobcats win it 84-72, and Bates will next play another non-conference game, actually. They will welcome UMaine Farmington to town on Tuesday at 5:30 for a game. We'll have that broadcast for you. And then they'll go at Amherst on February 3rd, at Trinity February 4th. You can win one of those two games, you're in pretty good shape, because then you got Williams coming in on February 12th, the final home game of the year, senior day, 2 o'clock. And final NESCAC game of the year as well. But Bates 4-3 in the NESCAC, looking to position themselves for a good spot in the NESCAC tournament. And they pull off the upset. They beat the previously undefeated in NESCAC play, Tufts University Jumbos, by a final score of 84-72. Mac, any final thoughts on this win?
I've got a lot of thoughts, but I mean, just unbelievable game all around. I can't say enough about what this team did. You know, they lost a couple of these NESCAC games that they let get away. It's hard to right the ship, but they've done so. They've rode Marcus Delpeche. Jerome Darling came up huge. I can't say enough.
A career, not a career high, but close to a career high, a game high. 28 points for Marcus Delpeche to lead the way. 21 for Jerome Darling, 10 for Jeff Spellman, 9 for Quinn Leary, 9 for Nick Gilpin. And Malcolm Delpeche didn't have a great game. He played with foul trouble the whole time, but Bates still gets the win. 84-72 over the 4th-ranked Jumbos in the country. Bobcats get the victory. He's Mac. I'm Aaron. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll have the UMaine Farmington doubleheader, men and women, on Tuesday, starting at 5:30. Have a